NewGenGamers.com.
Welcome back, everybody.
We apologize.
This game is brought to us by Fantasy Factory. Yes, it's that game. Actually, let's just skip the animated cutscene.
Why? It's epic.
Because it's been talked about so much.
Okay.
I think that if you want to see the animated cutscene,
YouTube it.
yeah, just go look. It's called YouTube Poop. It was one of the ones that originally started this. Okay, here's the basic gameplay for Hotel Mario.
Okay, as you see, we have
One
doors
button shuts doors.
and elevators.
So you go up the elevator.
I guess this is a sophisticated way of playing Donkey Kong.
Well, there was actually a game from Atari like this. It's called Elevator Action.
Why does this not surprise me?
Okay? But this is the basic premise. You can
open
still
and
jump.
close doors.
You go and you close doors.
And when you win the level, he does this little dance and you had...
Now, it's not as easy like that on every level. It gets surprisingly a lot more difficult.
Yeah, as you progress in levels,
You get... The enemies will start shutting the doors behind you.
and you get more enemies.
More annoying enemies. Like the, caterpillar.
And turtles.
Now I'm flashing here. Does that mean I'm invincible?
I think.
I don't know. But I got a mushroom, so... One would think that's not invincible. But I'm flashing. See, this one doesn't seem as sacrilegious once you take out the
No, it does.
the cutscenes.
The cutscene is just bad animation all around. Oh, look, there's a rainbow coin. Get it, Mario, get it. Aww.
Oh, okay. Apparently I
Big.
got the mushroom. And because they don't make him actually bigger, like the sprite,
Right.
you get an extra hit.
So if you're still in the elevator, the hit doesn't count.
Right, but
as
once
soon as you walk out,
the second you step out of that elevator,
it's
you touch
on.
anything, it hurts.
Right. So, but, and it's the artwork is done very, very nicely. I think it kind of keeps in the whole.
Yeah, it does.
Mario thing.
Yeah, you think this was just some odd Mario spin-off.
Oh, we've seen an introduction of a turtle.
Yeah, the Koopas, however, don't leave behind shells, which is kind of disheartening. Well, I suppose in a good way, because I'm sure that would be a real pain in the ass in this game, especially if they bounce you up. Another thing that you end up encountering in this game, unfortunately, is sometimes the enemies will come out the door as you're closing it and kill you.
I believe that you've...
Which I've been fortunate not to run into that. So...
Yeah, I was going to say, you haven't experienced that yet, but we've seen it done.
Yeah. quite well. Oh, looks like I got the power up and lost the power up in the same breath.
See, the Goomba walked past Ray.
It didn't hit me.
And also another bad thing about these enemies, once you get up in the levels, is that they do respawn.
And sometimes they just send like ridiculous amounts at you.
Like 4, 6.
And you gotta be real careful, because if you're right below an enemy,
Yeah.
you can jump into the bottom of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So the tightness of the areas and the fact that Mario jumps on things tends to be
really,
a problem.
It can be a good thing or a bad thing, I guess. And we see the introduction of the
Most annoying enemy
woohoo,
ever.
Get the coin, get the woohoo.
Yeah, if you thought Wigglers were a pain in the ass in Super Mario World, you ain't seen nothing yet.
And the mushrooms, there's different mushrooms.
The other power-ups do appear. Now see?
Now we have to go close that door again.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the ones on the top level first here. They may take a little bit longer to... And if you miss this jump by just the slightest inch, you're done for.
Yeah. I think it's after you've lost all your power-ups, you're done for.
Yeah.
So like 2 hits.
And if you don't have any power-ups, you're done.
Yeah. And the music's kind of catchy.
Yeah. It's a bit repetitive, but...
Right, but...
I'm not going to argue too much.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue, because it's catchy.
This is where the problem's going to come in here.
So, this is how Hotel Mario came into play. After Nintendo decided not to have Phillips create the add-on for the Super Famicom, Super NES,
The SNES CD.
they gave Phillips permission to...
Use some of their characters
Yeah.
in CD-I games. They actually had 3 licenses. They had the Zelda license, they had the Mario license, and they had the Donkey Kong license. They never did anything with the Donkey Kong line.
Yeah. There's 7 Koopa hotels that you have to go through to get to Princess Peach. Ooh, got a double there.
That's rare.
Is the background changing colors, or did I do LSD?
The background is changing colors.
Are those parrots?
Fuck.
See?
That's what we meant about coming out the
They're
door.
not
Yeah,
colors.
those are parrots.
Oh. I just thought it was flashing.
No,
with
they're
colors.
multicolored parrots.
Oh.
Gives them something to...
Also,
guess it livens up the background a little bit.
just like any other Mario game,
And that's what I meant.
by the jumping into the enemy, the time runs out, you're dead.
Yep.
You lose all your lives, you're dead. But you can save the game at the title screens of each hotel. So,
Yeah, so if you're getting... You feel like you're actually getting somewhere in the game, you can save it and come back later. And it starts getting a little bit frantic after a bit, because especially with the Wigglers coming in, who are just a pain to kill.
and in addition to this game, you also have a 2-player mode, which employs the use of Luigi.
For double the fuckery.
Right.
You have to be real cautious with open doors because sometimes they'll just...
They will mess you up.
Yeah, because you never know what's behind that. Ha!
Yay.
Alright. I think we're ready to move on to the next title.
Right. But,
Alright, moving on. Alright, everybody, we're back. We're going to be taking a look at another...
It's a Virgin Interactive Entertainment game. Woohoo!
Yeah, this one's one of those early CD classics.
It's a horror game called The Seventh Guest. And here we're going to see what makes it a horror game.
It has a rather long intro, which you can't skip. I don't believe you can skip this part.
My, isn't this a cheery place?
But it kind of introduces you to the guests.
Aren't you a snooty bitch?
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house? Don't worry, dear. I'll watch out for you.
Oh, looks like you can skip it.
Oh.
Yeah, it has a lot of interactive video as well.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different paths you can take.
So,
like, okay, here's how the cursor works.
can't go there.
No, no, no. Not in my house.
Not today.
Go forward.
Or come hither.
Go over here.
Go left and go right. So, this was released in 1993. And it, was considered successful.
Yeah, it actually sold quite a bit of games.
No, no, no. Over here.
A lot of those, however, were on CD-ROM. Because
Right.
it was a huge CD-ROM early title. That's what I meant by a CD classic.
Right.
But, going in circles here.
Skeletor hand, you are leading us around in a circle.
No, we'll go this way.
It was actually one of the first computer video games to be released only on CD-ROM, not cartridge. And well, you couldn't really fit a game like this
Well,
on
no,
cartridge.
you wouldn't be able to fit this game on a floppy.
Cartridge. Well, yeah, floppy. Oh. It's one of those live-action video clip games. Part of its core gameplay.
It was one of the main titles responsible for basically CD-ROM gaming. Rebel Assault and Myst also had a big play in that, and we played both of those on the 3DO.
Right.
So we've already covered those two. So we figured we'd cover the third one of the 3D classics.
Also, this game came on 2 disc or 2 CDs.
Well, that makes sense, really.
The second
Okay,
disc
we can
of
go
the
into that door.
CD-ROM.
Well, isn't it? Well, the second one for CD-I was the soundtrack.
Yeah. It was just nothing but soundtrack.
This may look like an ordinary compact disc, but actually it's an interactive encyclopedia. A stimulating match with a tennis pro. An interactive adventure through fantastic worlds. A glimpse into the world of Vincent van Gogh, or even a feature-length Hollywood movie. This is CD-I, Compact Disc Interactive. Phillips CD-I is your total entertainment system that hooks up to your TV. It's a high-quality music CD player. It plays Kodak photo CDs, plus more than 100 interactive titles. And with the optional digital video cartridge, you can play feature-length Hollywood movies. Philips CD-I is already in use in thousands of homes, and here's why.